Hey, what's good, fam? This Coach Rod here. I just wanted to get on here and make an announcement about my relationship status. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm looking at a lot of comments, and like one comment say, "How can you give out relationship advice and you're not married?" I get that one a lot. Another comment was like, "The reason why your channel is not growing because you're not married." And women want to hear from a married man. I got another comment today. It was like, by you being engaged, it's not right for you to be like soliciting yourself when you use yourself in videos. And I want to say this: number one, I'm not soliciting myself. I just like to use myself as an example to teach people. But if anybody felt like was trying to do that, I apologize. That was not my intention. But what I want to let y'all know is, me and my fiance is no longer together. We had cut off the engagement. So I don't know what's going to happen. If we're going to make it work, or right now I don't know. But the engagement is called off. We're not, together anymore. It's been like 2 months now, and I've been like hesitating to do this, to let y'all know, because I know a lot of people gonna look at me as like, something wrong with me because I'm single. And see, society have taught y'all that singleness is a curse. But what y'all don't realize, singleness is not a curse. Singleness is just a season for you to find your purpose and get closer to God and serve God. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people look down on single people. Society look down on single people. And I'm going to tell you something about me. I refuse to let society put me down and put a stipulation on me because I don't have a wife. I refuse to do that. Instead of me sitting around listening to what everybody else say, I'm going to stay in my purpose. Because, like I said before, I've been doing this since I was 16 years old. Not knowing what I was doing, I wasn't trying to be no coach, but my point of my gift was in me then. And I was telling my peers in school, "You're a queen, you deserve better." I had my peers looking up to me. So I'm not going to sit here and worry about me don't have nobody. I'm going to continue to do what God tell me to do, and whoever don't want to roll with me, they're fine. But that's why I sort of hesitated on doing this, letting people know, because I know people are going to look down on me, look at me a certain way because of my relationship status. But I've been transparent with y'all. I'm being straightforward with y'all. Right now, the engagement is off. We're not together anymore. And instead of me sitting here crying about I don't have nobody, I'm finna go forward and keep doing what God told me to do. Because there's queens out there need me to speak into their life. And I'm not going to sit here and wait on me to get married to do that. I don't care what nobody say. If people don't want to receive what I'm saying because I'm single, let me tell you something. Long as you live and you experience things in your life, you can get on here and tell somebody about what you did and what not to do. Because you experienced life. I experienced life. And I'm called by God. This is my purpose. The Apostle Paul wasn't married. The Apostle Paul, he was the one that told the church in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, "Husband and wife, do not refrain from having sex, because unless you both agree upon fasting and prayer, so the devil may not tempt you." Come back together, so the devil may not tempt you. Apostle Paul wrote in Ephesians 5:22, "Wives, submit to your husband. Husband, love your wife." He wasn't married. See what I'm saying? He was called by God. So that's proof right there in the eyes of God. See, I don't care about what men say, but in God's eyes, God can use a single person. But men say you got to be married to be used by God. Men say if you ain't married, you curse. The devil is a lie. I refuse to receive that crap on my life. I'm going to continue to go forward because there's some queens out there that need to hear my voice. I ain't got time to be crying about. See, I'm not like the average person sitting there crying because they ain't got nobody to be with. Because I know what God got for me, it is for me. I'm going to do what the Bible says. I'm going to seek God's kingdom first. I'm going to seek God's purpose for my life first. And that's what I'm doing. All the other stuff is going to be added unto me. You see what I'm saying? In due season and all in the perfect timing, my wife gonna come. I'm not gonna be sitting here crying about no wife though. I'm finna sit here and get in my purpose and find out what God want me to do. Well, I already found out, but continue to do what God want me to do. So a lot of old people might say, "Oh, well, you can't tell me nothing." That's fine, but you got young people need to hear me telling them these things. They need a father figure, uncle, a brother, somebody they never had. So, you know, they ain't looking at relationship status. But the older people, oh, you single, oh, you can't tell me nothing. I live life. I can tell you something. I've been called by God. I can tell you something. You see what I'm saying? And I once was married, but I got a divorce because you know why? I was a grown boy. I didn't know how to be a man. So I had to learn the hard way. So what should I do? Stop my purpose because I don't have a wife? No. I can get on here and share my thoughts and my opinions and my experiences with single women. And y'all know me, I don't really talk about marriage that much. I bring marriage up in a little bit, but I don't talk about marriage. I'm teaching the single women the games that men play. I'm teaching the single women that they deserve better. You don't have to be married to do that. You don't have to be married to teach single women the games that men play. Where y'all get that from? Society put that in y'all head. There's nowhere written that you can't be used if you're single. You can't say nothing if you're single. You can't do nothing if you're single. That's what society put in y'all head, and that's why some of y'all right now are not walking in your purpose and you're not being blessed because you let society tell you gotta be married to do something. You gotta be married to get on social media and tell other women how to be queens. I'm not gonna sit back and hold back my purpose because of my relationship status. I'm gonna do what God told me to do, and then at the end of the day, when it's God's timing, my wife gonna come. My wife gonna come. So I just wanted to come on here and do this here, man. Like I said, I wasn't gonna do this because I know, you know, I was saying like if I do that, it's gonna affect my brand. But I don't want to live no lie and be like, oh, he engaged, and then I'm not engaged. So I just came on here to be open and honest and transparent with y'all. And whoever want to roll with Coach Rod, they can roll. Whoever don't, it's all good. You know, but I know my day coming. I ain't worried about that right now. I got purpose. I got souls that need to be reached. I ton of women reach out to me and say, man, you changed my life. If I was sitting back to my, oh, I'm single, I ain't gonna do nothing yet right now, I'm single. How many? I don't raise up queens up on my ministry. This is my ministry, man. So I don't have time to be worrying about who don't want to be with me because they ain't got nobody. You see what I'm saying? So singleness is not a curse. Singleness is a season for you to get closer to God, for you to do find your purpose and do your purpose. Apostle Paul talks about that. Apostle Paul was a single apostle, and he was the greatest apostle in the Bible. You can't tell me God don't use single people. Apostle Paul told you when you're single, you need to be focused on the things of God, your purpose. Tap into your gift. Instead of here sitting here crying about a doggone marriage. I'm not gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? So that's just the way I feel, and some of y'all might not like it, but it is what it is. As long as I know I'm in the right standing with God, I'm doing what God want me to do. That's all that matters. I'm gonna continue to get on here and win some queens and teach queens their value and their worth. You don't have to be married to be used by God. Stop letting society put stipulations on y'all. Oh, you single, you curse, you single this. Singleness is not a curse. It's just a season for you to find your purpose and get close to God. Because when you get married, you're not going to be able to do your purpose fully. Because now you got to, what Paul said, now you got to put more time into your wife and your children and all that stuff. But when you single, you ain't got no excuse. While you single, there's no excuse for you. If you were married, okay, yeah. But while you single, you ain't got no excuse. Why you're not doing ministry? Why you're not walking in your purpose? Because you waiting on a man or a woman to come? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do what God wants me to do, regardless of my single status. I can be single for the rest of my life and let the Apostle Paul. I'm going to still do what I do. Because I understand you don't have to be married to do ministry. You got to be called. And I'm called to do this here. And I'm just sharing my past experience, my past mistakes from what I did wrong. And like I said before, I was married, but I was a grown boy. That's when my first marriage didn't work. I didn't know the things I know now. I had to learn through trial and error. But guess what? I'm a better man now. So my next marriage is going to be better. So I just want to get on here to share that with y'all, man. It is what it is, man. So y'all just be blessed, man. I got to coach a client. God bless you.